How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not just...
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, and when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true... Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to...
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved it.
Dance was merely following the rules set up in its programming. To mimic a Brotherhood's... A real soldier's bravery comes from within.
If I've earned...
This machine isn't worth sacrificing the goodwill you've earned with the...
If Dance dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that.
Unbelievable. You'd be willing to sacrifice your career for the sake of a machine? So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone. Should you choose to ignore me, no, you'll be fired. Do we understand?
I do. Thank you for believing in me.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. We still have the Institute to deal with.
It took a hell of a lot of
Maybe we
guts
should
to
rest
stand
here.
up to Maxon like that.
It's built like a fortress. So what do you...
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the... Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, if you ever need me...
Goodbye, Dan.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet...
ordered me to... Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates
Right.
that traitor. Held quite an important position with us.
Sure.
His quarters and all his possessions are now yours. Including his personal suit. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be... I trust you won't disappoint them. Or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operation. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for
Ah,
adjustments.
Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands... Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our...
Right.
If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize.
Hit them before they hit us.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll... To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot, and they're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we could... If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it.
Anything useful?
We have very little. Its primary function is supposed... I have no idea how successful it was, but... If the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased. I think that should be sufficient information to... When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower. Ad Victoriam, Paladin. Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Hold up. Hear that?
Oh, no, you don't.
Nice.
That's a long way down.
What was that?
Maybe in front.
You lose. Is it just me? Or is this too easy? Gotta do this more often.
There we go. Perfect.